On February 14, 2019, YouTuber and auditor Furry Potato was recording from a public sidewalk in Beverly Hills, California, when a security guard emerged from a nearby synagogue. Tensions mounted as his behavior grew increasingly erratic, following her closely, making threats, and escalating to actions that made his intent very clear. Then, a shot rang out.
"F***er shot me!"
What followed was a rapidly unfolding saga of police misconduct, lies, a cover-up, media sensationalism, lawsuits, and systemic injustice. The echoes of that shot may have faded, leaving scars in their wake, but the 1A community endured, wounded but not defeated, proving that what doesn't kill us only makes us stronger.
Are you reporting for a terrorist? You're gonna get shot, okay?
Breaking news, a YouTuber was shot right outside a synagogue in the Fairfax district.
"Oh, the f***er shot me in the leg!" Fuck!
The guy told him to leave a bunch of times, and with the current environment, did what he had to do, in my opinion.
Listen, nobody should freak out when someone's recording from a public sidewalk, and that's all she was doing.
I got shot and I'm going in cuffs.
You come around and we don't know what you're doing, we're gonna go after you. We're gonna take you out.
Furry Potato, or Zoe Perez, is one of the most notorious and controversial figures in the history of auditing, known for pushing the envelope and challenging authority with unshakable resolve.
Part that you understand.
If I walk down this street, are you going to arrest me?
I will arrest you if you
your
follow
behavior
him.
is not normal.
It's not normal. What's illegal about it, cabron?
Following him?
What's illegal?
Talking?
Her work has drawn a mix of admiration and hostility, amassing a loyal following along the way. With encounters ranging from the intense to the bizarre, her focus is generally less on education and more on accountability, backed by the many lawsuits she has filed. It's not uncommon to see her outfitted with up to 3 body cams, dual 360s, and a handheld, because people lie, cameras don't. She's quick to deploy the sauce, having been attacked countless times. Her typical approach is to remain completely silent, a tactic that somehow enrages the ignorant even further. Furry is currently facing criminal charges related to her activism, and she is definitely missed by her supporters for her dedication to standing up for our rights. In the interest of time, I've cut down the original video significantly, as it's quite long. That said, it's worth watching in full to decide for yourself whether the actions taken here were justified. The events occurred on February 14th, which I guess is Valentine's Day, if you're one to celebrate corporate candy holidays. A few things to keep in mind as we go along here. This is the middle of the day on a busy street. Furry stays in publicly accessible areas at all times. The guard not only initiates the confrontation, but also escalates it. And Furry doesn't speak a single word to him throughout the encounter. Any perceived threats exist solely in his mind.
So everybody, we're here at the city of Beverly Hills, I believe this is, at a Jewish synagogue. Oh no, we already got a dum-dum cam, everybody. Oh my goodness. So anyway, oh wait, still with the dum-dum cam? Yep, still with it. It's ridiculous. So we're crossing the street. Huh, don't run me over, sir. That dum-dum cam running rampant over there. Oh, she's crazy. I wonder what he's gonna do when I cross the street. This guy is hilarious. Oh man, I'm gonna cross the street right here, everybody.
As you can see, the security guard, whose name is Grunfeld, takes an unusual interest in Furry right from the start, tracking her movements from across the street. Whether this is due to her appearance or simply because she's filming is unclear. Furry then crosses the street and enters a publicly accessible alleyway behind the synagogue, pausing to admire and record the architecture before moving to film the front.
It says something is engraved in that. Pretty neat. They got some pictures inside of the stained glass, which is pretty cool. Looks like maybe a flower and a stone. This one's a chalice. No, that one's like a chalice. Yep. I'm not gonna let the security guard get my face. Oh no.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you recording me? Why are you recording me? You, my friend? Yes. 10-9. Yeah, this person is recording.
I mean, it's just a school. They just don't want people because they don't know if you're like preying on the kids or whatever. Like, you need to be here, or like, what's going on? That's the only thing. Just when you watch this later, because there are a lot of kids around here, so they just don't know if you're like kind of a weirdo since you're not like answering anybody's questions. They just want you to like say why you have to take their kids.
Weird. What an idiot. I'm sitting here taking a picture of a building because I think it's pretty neat with all this like sculptures and stuff like that. Then you had Superman come over here and try to do something.
Furry ignores this and resumes recording the building's interesting exterior. While the elapsed time reflects the start of the video from when Furry parked her car, the time between the first contact and Grunfeld's placing his hand on his weapon is actually less than 2 minutes, so I'll start timing it from there. By the way, this was the first and only mention that there was a school at this location. The Etz Jacob congregation is also home to the Ohel Chana High School, a private Jewish all-girls school for grades 9 through 12. Furry appears unaware of this, while everyone else seems fixated on it. There are no signs, no students, no school buses, nor any other indication that this is a school. Grunfeld continues to follow Furry down the street, and when not engaging in comebacks, keeps his hand on his weapon, a deliberate act of intimidation.
Where'd Superman go? Did he fly away? I think he did, everybody. I think Superman flew away. He's like, I don't want to get furrified. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Furry's my kryptonite. Oh, shoot. Keep following me. I want to know where Superman went. That's all I want to know.
Whoever tries to do something here, make sure that person, if you're a terrorist or you're reporting for a terrorist, you're gonna get shot. Okay? That's what you get into it. Don't try to do anything crazy over here. If that is your plan, you better look for your own grave. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. I don't want you close to me. I don't want you close to me. Stay away. Okay. No. Aquí está grabando por todos lados. Acá está el coche. Dígale que cierren todo, dígale que cierren todo allá adentro. Stay away, stay away. stay there. Don't even try. Don't even try. Don't even try. Stay there. I'm gonna shout you. You keep walking towards me, I'm gonna shout you. Close. Don't even try.
Furry keeps backing away, making her way down the block, never turning her back on the trigger-happy gunman, who unholsters yet again.
Stay there.
You can see from the timestamps that Grunfeld continues to escalate, even though Furry has not spoken a word, nor made any threatening gestures. Attempting to walk down the sidewalk is not a crime, but preventing someone else from doing so is.
Stay there.
Grunfeld has made several radio calls, but I guess no one feels like backing him up. Also, there doesn't seem to be much alarm inside the synagogue, as we've seen two people casually poke their heads out, asking what's going on. Anyway, Furry cautiously backs around the corner and into the alleyway, then waits for Grunfeld to leave, before heading back around to the front once again.
There's the criminal with a fake badge and a real gun. He unholstered his weapon. Hey, look, first that dog. Look at the dog in his raincoat. Looks like this jackass. And he falsely imprisoned me. He didn't let me move free of my will. He's in a lot of trouble, people. When LAPD gets here, he's in a lot of trouble. You don't get to unholster your weapon. That's brandishing a firearm. That's assault with a deadly weapon. He's in a lot of trouble, everybody. He's in a lot of trouble. You notice? He's not coming over here now. He knows how much trouble he's in. I guess he realized,
Mike, I need you. Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away from the door! I'm going to shoot you. You try one more time, you're dead. And I'm gonna make sure.
It was at this point that Furry went live, briefly describing the situation.
This guard just pulled a gun out on me, everybody. He told me he's gonna shoot me dead. He said if I move, he's gonna shoot me dead.
Grunfeld then asks a question.
Why are you recording us? Why are you recording me? Why are you recording this institution? You cannot answer?
Which is something a more professional, non-psychotic security guard would have asked at the very beginning. But it seems like his paranoid mind is already made up. With his weapon drawn, he shuffles from foot to foot in a bizarre manner. Furry is unarmed, and Grunfeld stands safely behind a massive, locked, wrought iron gate that appears to be at least 10 feet high. He's already stated that he will shoot to kill, and in moments, he will fire. Furry informs the livestream of her location.
I'm on Beverly Boulevard in Beverly Hills at the Jewish synagogue.
A detail that will later be twisted against her as part of the cover-up, portrayed as if she were summoning her followers to attack. But of course, one of the main reasons for going live is so that others know where you are in case something happens to you.
Cross Street is the Grove. Cross Street is the Grove.
Get away.
Oh! Fucker shot me! Fucker shot me in the leg! Fuck!
Get away.
Oh, the fucker shot me in the leg! Fuck! God damn it! Ah! Fucking
Nothing. You have nothing. There's a warning shot. You keep doing that, I will charge you real.
Ah! This fucker just shot me!
You have nothing.
Put your fucking gun down. Put your gun down. You got it
You
here.
don't do it.
Put your
You don't try
fucking
to
gun
break
down.
inside.
Fucker just shot me in the leg! This fucker just shot me
Hey! You shoot you.
in the leg!
Call the cops.
He hit me in the leg! Fucker just shot me in the leg! God damn it! Fuck! Ah! He was behind that fence, everyone. I was on the sidewalk. Ah!
Bro, come over here. Come here. Hey, get over here.
Ah!
You have nothing. You have nothing.
Fuck!
Are you okay?
Yeah! Fuck!
Sit down. Sit down.
Fuck!
Sit down. Sit down.
God damn it! Just fucking
Where'd you get shot?
right there. Ah!
A shot rings out and Furry stumbles away, taking cover behind a parked vehicle, but Grunfeld soon follows, brandishing yet again and threatening to finish the job.
There's a warning shot. You keep doing that, I will charge you real.
A good citizen driving by stops to assist Furry, guiding her around a corner to safety and chastising the maniacal security guard.
Put
Nothing.
your fucking gun down. You got it
You
here.
don't do it.
Put your
You don't try
fucking
to
gun
break
down.
it.
Before calling 911 and placing a makeshift tourniquet around Furry's leg. Meanwhile, Grunfeld doubles down, already spinning his cover story.
Go to the floor.
Hey, put your gun down. He's got a camera. Put your gun down.
He tried to break in.
I just made shot though. Put your gun-
I told him not to get in, not to try. He keep doing that.
Go ahead. Finish it. You already fucked, man.
Before long, we hear sirens approaching. Surely the cops will treat this like any other shooting, with an obvious victim and an obvious aggressor. The cops wouldn't treat Furry any differently just because she has a camera, right?
Okay, I need you to put this down. Okay, put it down. I'm gonna move your hand.
Mind you, they're gonna put me in handcuffs, everybody.
You can understand why, right?
No, I don't. I got shot. I got shot and I'm going in cuffs. I want it turned towards me, sir.
No, you're not controlling this right now, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm going in handcuffs. I get shot and I'm going in handcuffs.
Where's your ID?
I don't carry ID on me.
ID at all.
No. And I'm a
Just wanna make sure
transgender
nothing else-
female as well, so
Okay, I just wanna make sure nothing else in
I
your
want to
body.
make sure who's putting hands on me.
Okay, who do you want to put hands on?
I'm a transgender female.
Do
We
you
can
want a
figure it
female
out.
to- I'm asking you right now. You're gonna get searched. Do you want a female to search you or do you want a guy to search you?
You know, I don't need your attitude, lady. I just
I'm
got
asking
shot.
you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Everybody, the guy that shot me is cool. He's just over there talking to the cops. I got 3 cops and I got my hands up on ready.
What's your name? What's your name?
Good citizen.
What's your name?
Good citizen.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Because I got 3 cops around me and I'm the one being restrained like I'm the criminal here.
I need to know what's going on first. So why don't you tell me what
You
happened?
have plenty of witnesses as to what happened here.
But you're involved. We just want to get your story. Want to hear what happened.
I'm good. I'm gonna let my attorney give you my story. Somebody gets shot on the sidewalk and this is how they get treated. Ah. Mind you, everyone, I still got cops' hands on me, as if I'm a perp.
So did they hit you or did they?
I don't know what hit me.
You don't know what hit you? Okay.
I know it popped off around and just fucking burning on my leg.
Okay. Do you have any other identity? Do you have any identity? You don't want to tell me your name.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. So let me ask you a question. What is the reason I got hands on me right now? Like I'm a perp.
We'll talk to you. We'll explain everything to you later, okay?
I'm good. I can have it understood to me now.
No, we're trying to figure it out.
We're trying to figure it out, but you're not
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm the one with a gunshot.
Okay.
Right, but you're not telling us. We're trying to ask you.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
We want to find out. No, we're trying to ask.
I got shot. You got plenty of people here. I told you I got shot.
Okay, we understand, but you're not making any better, okay?
What does it matter? He's through the other side of a fucking fence shooting at me. What the fuck's your problem?
Relax.
Relax. I got shot. You fucking relax. Fuck. Starting to go numb up top now.
Paramedics arrive and begin treating Furry on the sidewalk while still being restrained by 3 officers. Despite her pleas, the disgraceful cops refuse to let her so much as turn her camera, instead remaining fixated on getting her ID.
Can you lift your leg up for me?
I want to get my camera and get this.
Yeah, let's get the camera right now. Making sure you're all right now.
You can hold my arm. Can I get that and document this?
We can't let you get the camera right now.
Well, someone needs to get the camera.
Medical attention, we'll go ahead and take care of that.
Is there any way one of you gentlemen can get that and document this for me?
You have an ID on you?
No.
No? What's your first name?
Not cooperating.
No? Okay. Do you have any medical problems?
What's your name?
Okay, information only.
What's your name? Do you have an ID with you?
Hey, what's your last name, buddy?
I'm all right, buddy.
What's your last name? I'm asking you.
Until I can get my hand on my camera, I'm not talking to you guys.
We're gonna put you on this gurney, okay? Come on.
Mind you, I'm going in cuffs now, everyone. I'm in cuffs.
Eventually, finally, someone takes Furry's backpack and camera into the ambulance, and the live stream comes to an end.
Okay, I'm going to Cedars. So wherever we're headed, it's Cedar Sinai. So I'm gonna kill this.
Breaking news, a YouTuber was shot right outside a synagogue in the Fairfax district.
The victim was live streaming at the time.
The woman says that she videotaped a security guard pulling the trigger.
The YouTuber who was shot in the leg and had to be rushed to the hospital.
Involved an internet personality at the gates of a synagogue.
LAPD was called to the scene.
The local media were quick to pounce on this story, and within hours, it was making national and even international headlines. Everyone loves a good shooting, but throw in the YouTube live streaming, anti-Semitic undertones, and transgender angles, and you've got one juicy story, with most news outlets latching onto one or more of these sensational hooks.
A YouTuber.
YouTuber live YouTube.
Live streaming.
The whole thing was streamed live.
It was streamed live.
Live streaming.
Synagogue.
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 A synagogue.
Synagogue. The synagogue.
She's a transgender woman.
Transgender woman.
Transgender, and said she is a transgender.
I find it both amusing and annoying, the reporters rushing to get the scoop and the little details they get wrong.
What you're about to see is what transformed on the YouTube video live.
Police say the content curator, who goes by Zoe Perez,
YouTuber, we are told, and he streamlined everything live. It happened right here in front of the synagogue where I'm.
And that's not even mentioning the misgendering or the misspelling of her name, but I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. As for Furry, she was fine. She was treated and released, and even held a brief press conference right at the scene of the crime.
He finally started creeping me out when I got close to the gate here, when he actually unholstered his weapon, and he fires around, and he hits me like it's like a deep graze in my right leg.
Initial detainment aside, Furry was also not hemmed up by the police, much to their disappointment, I'm sure.
She has been released completely. The LAPD said they have watched all the entire 45 minutes of this video, that they have decided that she did nothing wrong whatsoever, has a graze wound on her leg, and is now on her way home to Orange County.
And what about the security guard? What happened to him?
That security guard was involved in that shooting incident, and he was detained pending further investigation.
The security guard remains detained by police for questioning whether or not he could face any charges. Well, that remains to be seen.
Now, the security guard has not been arrested, but he is being questioned by the LAPD. He has not been released yet. He has not been identified.
Are you reporting for a terrorist? You're gonna get shot.
Edwin Zelaya Grunfeld. There's a lot I could say about this man's appearance, but I'll hold back. I don't want to offend anyone.
Don't try to do anything crazy over here.
I'll just say he strikes me as the quintessential try-hard security guard. The kind of guy who probably talks trash about your mother while playing Call of Duty and chugging Mountain Dew. And hey, I'm not judging. I literally just described myself. And did you notice those gloves? Weighted tactical gloves, designed specifically for beating the shit out of someone.
Tonight we have just learned breaking news that security guard has been arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
Has been booked on a felony charge of assault with a deadly weapon. Now that security guard is free on $50,000 bail. He's due in court March 15th.
Is that you? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, who's you? Who are you?
Can I talk? I'm a reporter with Channel 2. Can you talk about what happened?
I cannot talk because everything is under investigation.
The 44-year-old Zella Grunfeld would not answer any questions this morning. The security guard was booked and then released at 7:45 a.m. by LAPD after posting a $50,000 bond. He's accused of assault with a deadly weapon. Was it an accident? Did you?
Okay, I just told you, everything is under investigation. I cannot talk right now.
I'm just trying to give you a chance to tell your side, that's all.
And I am telling you what I am saying.
That he didn't want to discuss anything about what happened yesterday. Detectives believe that the bullet ricocheted off the sidewalk and grazed Miss Perez in the leg. She was treated at a local hospital and then released.
I was just thinking, here's a situation where an incompetent guard committed a felony and endangered the lives of everyone around him, despite there being no actual threat whatsoever. You know what this calls for? More guards and more guns.
Today, there were 2 security guards in front of the school. They wouldn't talk to me, although off camera, one did say that he does know Zella Grunfeld, and that's all he would say.
Says she felt safe sending her daughter to school today with 2 new armed security guards stationed out front. Just yesterday, Zoe Perez, a YouTube personality, was shot by a guard after she was told to stop videotaping outside the synagogue.
Well, surely the replacement guards will come properly and adequately trained, right?
According to state records, Zella Grunfeld not only has a valid state license to be a security guard, he also has a license to train security guards. He's due in court next month. From downtown Los Angeles, Dave Lopez, CBS 2 News.
To say this incident divided public opinion would be an understatement. Much like the back the blue propaganda we've all seen before, the polar extremes quickly split into 2 distinct camps. Blind sheep, stubborn in their ways, who believe everything they're told.
But tonight, some neighbors of the synagogue and parents are defending him, saying they believe he was just doing his job.
He took his job very seriously, and the situation was frightening and menacing for the school.
The guy told him to leave a bunch of times, and with the current environment and the thing in Pittsburgh, he did what he had to do, in my opinion.
And enlightened individuals who make informed decisions based on what their eyes can see.
Listen, nobody should freak out when someone's recording from a public sidewalk. And that's all she was doing.
Adding fuel to the fire, synagogue officials began blatantly pushing a false narrative. I poked fun at the Channel 2 reporter for not really understanding YouTube.
YouTuber, we are told, and he streamlined everything live.
But that doesn't mean his reporting lacks substance. He was the first and only reporter to track down the shooter and confront him at his home. So when the breaking news coverage reported this...
And we want to say that all of the students that were in here at the time were not injured at all. In fact, they were unaware of the shooting. Many of them didn't even hear it. All of the students who were in this school were probably all unaware of what was going on.
It rings true, especially based on what we saw in the video.
We'll tell you that school was in session, but all of the students were well aware from where this happened. Many of them weren't even aware that it did happen.
These early reports hold more merit, given that they were untainted by the impending cover-up. We're all used to cops lying to our faces, but imagine if your kid's school principal went on TV and lied to you about events that are clearly contradicted by widely publicized video evidence.
School principal said the whole thing worried her and the students.
An individual was filming our girls at the school and the building, the perimeter of the building extensively, including all the windows and the exits. And this caused a great deal of anxiety to both our staff and our students. And during the incident, we did try to keep the girls calm, and the building was placed on lockdown.
This rabbi guy is supposedly a community leader, and in this delusional, fear-mongering rant, he all but wages war on anyone who looks at them the wrong way.
He was trying to protect the girls in that school. Who knows what or who or what cretin this guy was? Who knew what he planned? He was summoning people. He was saying where the location of the synagogue was. He gave the address. He walked around. He surveilled the whole entire perimeter. He looked up at the cameras. He showed where to avoid them. But the bottom line is he was the only line of defense that those girls had. And therefore he had to do what he thought was best to do. This fellow could have been an axe murderer. We don't know who he was. He could have been a suicide bomber for all we know. You are not in the right. Even though you were shot by accident, you are not in the right. You come around us, we're ready for you. Jewish blood is not cheap. You come around and we don't know what you're doing, and it looks like you're trying to take pictures and plan for the future of doing something to the Jewish community. We're going to go after you. You can take that to the bank. Ready and prepared, and we're going to take you out if that's what it takes to protect ourselves.
While these events were shocking and understandably rattled the activist community, few, if any, were deterred. The publicity brought new awareness to the auditing movement, sparking conversations about the right to record in public. The video footage left little doubt the violence was unnecessary and First Amendment rights must be respected. One main concern was whether Grunfeld would actually be held accountable. Shortly after his arrest, the LA County DA's office referred the case back to the LAPD for further investigation. A month later, on March 13th, the charges were dropped. Many believe that the prosecutor was corrupt and declined the case because they were biased against Furry Potato. Reading through the official documents, they effectively shift all of the blame onto Furry, claiming that innocuous details, such as the color of her clothing and her wearing a backpack, were reasonable grounds to view her as an imminent danger. They further justify Grunfeld's use of force with the variation of the "in this day and age" argument, and even use her very silence against her, explicitly blaming her for not allaying their fears. If this isn't a slippery slope, I don't know what is. Furry immediately filed a lawsuit, and from what I could find, it appears to have settled in 2022. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the serious risks auditors face and how confrontations can escalate unpredictably. It's also a sad reflection of society's ignorance, where feelings far too often overshadow reason. The actions of Grunfeld, the DA, and even the synagogue highlight the importance of accountability and transparency, not just for government, but for anyone wielding authority. Whether you see Furry Potato as a provocateur, a pioneer, or something in between, the questions raised by this case about bias, overreach, and our basic rights are ones we can't afford to ignore. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, you should check out our playlist of original documentaries that you might not have seen. Thanks again. This is Showcase Audits. Until next time.
You're the smartest, bitch.